What is going on, everyone? Welcome into Big Time Football Talk. So I want to do top 10 corners in the National Football League right now. I base this off of how they performed in the 2022 season. So starting with number 10 is Xavier Howard for the Miami Dolphins. Howard's been a really good player for the Dolphins for several years now, former second-round pick coming out of Baylor. And, Howard's ball skills are just extremely good. So, dude that had 10 interceptions in the 2020 season, good enough for first-team All-Pro and to be selected to a Pro Bowler. So, Howard, incredible athlete. He's played a lot of high-level football for the Miami Dolphins. So, he comes in at number 10. Number 9 is A.J. Terrell for the Atlanta Falcons. A.J. Terrell, the third corner off the board in the 2020 NFL Draft behind Jeff Okudah, C.J. Henderson, and he's turned out to be the best one of the three. A.J. Terrell, excellent season in 2021. Dealt with some injuries last year in 2022, but I love the way A.J. Terrell plays. He's a very good athlete, moves very well. He's done a really good job against some high-end level wide receivers in the National Football League, and he's very deserving of a top 10 corner in the National Football League. As a Falcons fan, you got to love having this guy on your team being a roster that is really, lacking talent on the defensive side of the ball. Having a really good corner in A.J. Terrell is a huge asset for the Atlanta Falcons. I'm excited to see A.J. Terrell play this next year in 2023. Hopefully he stays healthy for the full season. Number 8 on this list is Stephon Gilmore. Currently now with the Dallas Cowboys, played this past season with the Indianapolis Colts. And Gilmore, a guy that I thought was on the decline, but really had an excellent year in 2022, showing that he still has a lot of the ability that made him so great throughout his career, especially in Buffalo and then in New England, and especially in the 2019 season when he won defensive player best defensive player in the NFL. Gilmore, guy that moves very well. He's a fluid athlete, very good in man-to-man coverage. A guy that knows how to play receivers, super intelligent, knows when they're going to break, knows how to use his leverage, use the sidelines. So Stephon Gilmore has been one of my favorite players for a long time. I've watched him going all the way back to 09 through 11 when he was at South Carolina. So it's been fun to watch him excel in the NFL at Buffalo, in New England, in Carolina, in Indianapolis, and then now is going to play this season with the Dallas Cowboys. Number 7 is Marshawn Lattimore. Marshawn Lattimore's played a lot of high-level football for the New Orleans Saints. He's a multi-year Pro Bowler. This guy that came in the league and really made a statement early on as a rookie that he was going to be the best or one of the best corners in the NFL for a long time. I really like the way he moves. He relishes the challenge to go against some of the top receivers. You've seen him have some tremendous battles with Mike Evans of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And, Lattimore is a guy that he does have the ability to be he is a true shutdown corner, excellent football player. Really like the skill set he has overall in his game. A little bit of stiffness, but you see he has the speed and enough quick twitch and body control to really play at a high level consistently in man coverage in the NFL. So he comes in number 7. Number 6, Trevon Diggs for the Dallas Cowboys. Diggs creating interceptions, creating turnovers and big plays is the name of Trevon Diggs' game. He's a former wide receiver at Alabama. This guy who his 2021 was just a spectacular season where things all came together for this guy. Diggs he's developed into one of the best corners. Does give up some plays because he likes to gamble and take some risks, but Trevon Diggs, an excellent corner for the Dallas Cowboys. He comes in at number 6. Number 5, Jalen Ramsey, now currently with the Miami Dolphins. Began his career with the Jacksonville Jaguars and eventually was traded to the LA Rams. But Ramsey, this past year, maybe he's lost some step, lost a little bit of some of the explosiveness that's made him so great that you've combined with the size. Didn't really make as plenty plays on the ball as I wanted to, but Jalen Ramsey, excellent corner, and he still shows the ability to be as an outstanding tackler, terrific acceleration, can turn and run with the best of them. With his speed, just wanted him to make a little more plays in the ball, be a little more consistent, not give up as many big plays as he did. So that's why he comes in at number 5. Number 4, Jair Alexander for the Green Bay Packers. Alexander has been one of my favorite players, and he's a guy that's really relished in the big games, whether it's Sunday Night Football, in the playoffs. You see, those are the games he really relishes the challenge. You saw him talking smack to Stephon Diggs. He embraced that challenge. He embraced getting after it. And Alexander is a fluid mover. He's excellent in man coverage. Knows how to play the ball. Knows how to create pass breakups. Just a rock solid football player for the Green Bay Packers. He comes in at number 4. Number 3, Patrick Surtain for the Denver Broncos, the former Alabama Crimson Tide corner. Surtain really had a big-time year this year in 2022. You see him excellent in man coverage, zone coverage. He moves super well for a guy that's over 6'2", and speed. Doesn't have the best long speed, but he has good enough speed where he never really gets burnt. You see receivers do kind of tend to create separation a little bit down the field. You saw Devontae Adams make a play on him on a vertical play this year, but that's gonna happen. That's being really nitpicky with Patrick Surtain. He's a very excellent all-around corner, and you see he's a willing tackler and can make physical tackles, and is not afraid to work through traffic. Number 2, Darius Slay. Darius Slay. Still with the Philadelphia Eagles. Slay had an outstanding year in 2022. Really known for all the big plays he made in Detroit with the Lions. Got the nickname Big Play Slay. You see a lot of the excellent movement skills this guy has. He's a fun player to watch. Very competitive. Had a really nice outing against Justin Jefferson in that matchup with Minnesota. And Darius Slay. To me, he's a guy that really excels in off-man coverage. He can read when a receiver is going to break, has no problem flipping in his hips, turning and running, breaking to the inside, has very good body control. A big fan of Darius Slay's game. He comes in at number 2 at 32 years of age. That's Darius Slay of the Philadelphia Eagles, former Detroit Lion. Number 1 is Ahmad Sauce Gardner for the New York Jets, the rookie. Former Cincinnati Bearcat. Gardner, the 4th overall pick, defensive rookie of the year for the Jets. And Ahmad Gardner, you combine his 6'3", 200-pound size with the 4.41 he runs, and his body control ability to change direction, and how physical and his excellent play strength. You combine all that, and you get Ahmad Sauce Gardner playing at a high level for the Jets and becoming a true shutdown corner. See that Gardner does play a lot of off-man, off-zone. He didn't really play as much press man-to-man as I thought, but does a really good job in zone or man coverage just because his lateral movement, ability to read the quarterback, he really does a nice job in zone coverage overall. So that's my top 10. Other notables, J.C. Horn, Carolina. I really like J.C. Horn. He's a physical corner. He's a guy that it really competes, gets after it. He had a really nice season in 2022 after he dealt with some injuries in 2021. Jamel Dean for Tampa Bay. I really like Jamel Dean's speed. He's a guy it's super fast, and his back pedal is fluid. It's very quick. He does have some stiffness, but when he does turn and gets in a position where he can run, he really can turn on the accelerator and run with the best of them. So that's my top 10 with a couple notables. Thanks for tuning in to Big Time Football Talk. Make sure to stay tuned for more episodes and clips from the show. Till next time, peace.